brought to you by Gitanjali Salon, Channi Himmat, Jammu. Follow Ruchika Makeovers on Facebook and Instagram for best bridal makeup in town.
Hello viewers, you're watching Jammu Links News. I am Manat Gupta and welcome to the daily updates of Midday News. Let's begin. A doctor at Super Speciality Hospital at Shireen Bagh, Srinagar was among 14 persons who tested positive for COVID-19, taking the number of positive cases in Kashmir to 725. With these fresh 14 cases, the number of COVID-19 positives in Kashmir is now 725 and Jammu and Kashmir tally has gone up to 793. There are 449 cases active in Jammu and Kashmir while 335 have recovered and 9 people have died. Till date, 84,900 travellers and persons in contact with suspected cases have been enlisted for surveillance, which includes 16,387 persons in home quarantine, including facilities operated by government, 186 in hospital quarantine, 449 in hospital isolation, and 8,121 under home surveillance. Besides, 59,748 persons have completed their surveillance period. Udhampur railway station has been chosen as central point as Jammu and Kashmir as railways geared up to run non-stop special trains for Jammu and Kashmir to evacuate thousands of stranded people from different parts of the country early next week. The trains en route will non-stop at any railway station including Jammu, as boarding or deboarding of even a single person en route will defeat the purpose of keeping passengers and other people safe from corona. A civilian was injured and 2 houses suffered damage when the Pakistan Army on Thursday shelled forward posts and villages along the line of control in 3 sectors of Jammu and Kashmir's Poonch district, drawing retaliation from the Indian Army. This is the 6th consecutive day of firing and shelling by Pakistani troops along the LOC in Jammu and Kashmir. Deputy Commissioner Poonch Rahul Yadav visited the district hospital Poonch and provided cash relief of rupees 10,000 out of Red Cross fund to Nisar Ali, who got injured during the cross-border shelling. Ali was later referred to GMC Jammu for better treatment. Inspector General of Police Kashmir Range Vijay Kumar has termed the killing of Hizbul Mujahideen Chief Operational Commander Riaz Naiku as a big jolt for militancy in Kashmir and said it will help containing militancy in the valley to a large extent. IGP said that Naiku was very influential terrorist commander who would release videos almost every month to lure youth towards militancy and to pass directions to his cadre to execute civilians and police killings. Jammu District Administration on Thursday evening restricted the movement of any individual in Gurha Bakshinagar locality here in view of rising threat of COVID-19 cases. Deputy Commissioner Sushma Chauhan said no unauthorized activity of any kind or unregulated movement of any individual for any reason whatsoever shall be permitted into and out of Gurha Bakshinagar area. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh on Thursday said any laxity or haste on the part of people may adversely affect the advantaged gain in the 6 weeks of the lockdown enforced to check the spread of the novel coronavirus. In a 2-hour-long video conference with public activists from different districts of Jammu and Kashmir, Singh also said there is no prohibition in people's return to the Union territory, but caution has to be taken as per the Home Ministry guidelines to avoid COVID-19 risk to anyone. A driver and his associate were killed when the truck they were travelling in skidded off the road and turned turtle near Dalwas area on Jammu-Srinagar National Highway. As per police, a truck carrying iron rods was on its way to Srinagar from Jammu when the driver lost control over the vehicle and it turned turtle near Dalwas area on Jammu-Srinagar National Highway, resulting into on-spot death of the driver and his associate. A 22-year-old Hizbul Mujahideen overground worker was arrested and a pistol and a wireless set were recovered from him in Jammu and Kashmir's Doda district on Thursday. The arrest came after acting on information by 27-year-old terrorist Tanveer Ahmed, who was held at the Tantana village in Gundana area of Doda on Wednesday. Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited on Thursday launched door-to-door delivery of fuel in Jammu under its brand name Fuel Cart. With this initiative, BPCL has become the first oil marketing company in J&K to bring this novel concept of door-to-door delivery of HSD to the consumer's doorsteps. The facility and the moving fuel dispensing browser was launched by Simranjeet Singh, Secretary Food, Civil Supplies and Consumer Affairs at BPCL Retail Outlet, Kailash Filling Station, Raya Mode on NH44. Gearing up to the challenge posed by coronavirus pandemic, Jammu and Kashmir government has taken a combination of containment and mitigation measures to slow its spread by testing and treating patients, carrying out contact tracing, limiting travel, quarantining citizens and cancelling large gatherings. The government spokesperson said that it has upscaled its sampling and testing capabilities significantly to reduce the spread and impact of the virus. Days after the revised dates for JEE main exams was announced, IIT Delhi has announced the exam date for JEE Advanced exam. JEE Advanced exam for the year 2020 will be held on August 23rd. JEE Advanced is an entrance exam for admissions to IITs. JEE Advanced exam was postponed in light of the postponement of the JEE main exam, which happened to be an essential eligibility criteria for JEE Advanced exam. Earlier, JEE Advanced exam was scheduled on May 17th.
आपको पता है कि इन दोनों परीक्षाओं की तिथियां तो घोषित हो गई। JEE मेन जो परीक्षा है वो 18 जुलाई से और 23 जुलाई तक सुनिश्चित की गई, जबकि आपको मालूम है कि नीट की परीक्षा 26 जुलाई को सुनिश्चित हुई है।
The Punjab police has said it has arrested two accomplices of a close associate of Riaz Naiku, the slain commander of banned terrorist outfit Hizbul Mujahideen. The arrested persons have been identified as Vikram Singh and Maninder Singh, residents of Amritsar district. Further investigation in the case will be carried out by the National Investigation Agency on the instructions of the centre. The Air India flight from Bangladesh to Srinagar carrying 167 stranded passengers, including all medical students from Jammu and Kashmir, will leave for India on Friday. The students expressed gratitude towards the central government and the Indian embassy in Bangladesh for finally heading home. India's count of COVID-19 cases on Friday rose to 56,342, including 1,886 deaths, according to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Currently, there are 37,916 active cases, while 16,539 COVID-19 positive patients have been cured, discharged, and one has migrated.